party? One down. Wanna cooperate? Hey bro, wanna party? Hey guys, we need to all work together. Wanna party? Fuck off! We're good to fire!
Oh, stop it. That's disgusting.
Go as planned!
Alright, thanks for the patience, guys. Thanks for hanging out, even after DayZ, playing some Tarkov now. So I remember now that we left off trying to get that surgery kit, because with this hardcore wipe, it's been insanely hard to get surgery kits. But I did do a little bit of research on the Tarkov wiki, and there's a few big quests that'll give you like 2 of the big Survive 12 surgery kits. In the meantime, maybe 1 or 2 of the smaller ones. So the first quest we had to do, here, let's open it up real quick. We gotta go to Woods and retrieve some kind of package. I think we died last time, and I just threw on some gear that we had saved up. So I was actually looking forward to not having any gear so we could try to start with a 0 to hero, but I forgot that I did gear up a little bit. Actually, not really. I could just take that stuff off. So let's just get warmed up. Let's try to do the scav run. Actually, let's just get warmed up on scav factory, since we can queue in like a minute, and then while we queue in, we can look at our task log here. But dude, while I was gone, we got Explicit. Thanks for the 21 months. Again, Nashville. Thanks for the 26, over 2 years subbing. We had an energy gift, not that sub to Mr. Moneybag. Thanks for hooking him up. Again, Wig. So 59 months. What is it, almost 5 years subbing? Thanks for this super long time, man. That keeps the show on the road. Okay, so while we're loading in here, I should be able to click on... Oh no, factory's so quick, it says unavailable during matching. Alright, that's alright. I think all it says is we have to retrieve a certain package on Woods to get a surgery kit. Wow, this loading screen is chopping out the music. Yeah, let's just cancel out the music because it keeps getting all choppy. That's weird. Sometimes the Tarkov loading is so strong that it like makes my PC stutter a little bit. Where do you get TNT blocks? I can't fucking find them. Crap, if you check grenade boxes, I think you can find the TNT bricks. And then sometimes when I play on streets, if you check that courtyard where Colante spawns, like the playground outside of the police building, I feel like they'll be loose around grenade boxes, like on top of tables and stuff. I feel like tables that are near grenade boxes are a pretty good bet. Actually, I don't know, Krav. I think grenade boxes is right. If it's not right, then definitely industrial boxes, like the big crates that spawn like spark plugs and shit. I think that can also spawn the TNT. Okay, so factory being a pretty small map, we could transit over to Woods or Customs from factory. Jeez. Game is so loud. Coming back to it after a break. Man, I hate to say it, but I've entered a mode now where I'm like turning down the audio in Tarkov to like 80%, 70%. Because it's just too loud when you have headsets on. Or the contacts, rather. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Where's this guy running? Very injured. Yeah, it is Yusek, he's injured. Oh. Oh, I didn't get the helmet, did I? God damn. Alright, we gotta go back and fight him anyway. I think he's camping the extract over there.
Нет.
Yeah, he might have extracted actually.
Ну чё? Попандос вам тут всем залетные.
Scabies, what are we doing? Are we looking for somebody? It's kind of scary. Yo, dude, you player Scav? Oh, he just ran. No, that was a PMC. And I thought he already left. He just finally left. Yo, dude, I hear you looting down there. You got a mic?
Нет никого.
Nobody wants to talk? God, it's so scary deciding to trust scavs. Even though that was just an AI scav. Players will just immediately shred you. Oh, people aren't leaving grenades. And a bigger rig. Oh, Tigula's dead. Yeah, Kunez, what are all the pieces? I think it's a car med kit, splint, and then what's the other item that trades up for the, or crafts up to the surgery kit? I think you can have the durability low on them too. Yeah, that was the main mission for tonight, is to get at least 1 or 2 surgery kits, and then we can go to bed happy after that. So I got no surgery kits at all right now. Oh, it's med tools. Alright, I think I have enough of those. I might have actually already started the craft. I can't remember if I logged on and did that or not. Doing all that shooting. Clear scope there.
Так, пора сваливать. Все, пацаны, валим отсюда. Есть выход.
At least we got a decent gun. It's not really much different than what we have on right now, but let's put it together, or try to get a kit together for woods. Rat PvP. Okay, so that was one thing I did. We accepted this for a quest. I think we have to get like 10 kills on factory while wearing the super heavy armor.
Нормально, нормально.
Okay, so we did need body armor. Just go with level 2 stuff. Might as well use the gun that we got from that raid, so we can use those matching magazines. Then we can maybe turn this into a build-a-gun. Okay, so what are we missing? It's pretty well put together. No laser though, just a flashlight. Don't have that fancy little dingy thing on the charging handle. Durability and the other shit though. Yeah, crap, I mean that's kind of the point though. Like a true build-a-gun happens by obtaining like a scav AK that's all busted and then using the scav AK to find parts. You know, but I always cheat by purchasing a 100% durability AK and then selling all the parts, and it's kind of weird. You know, like it doesn't really make sense to do that in the hardcore wipe because of the way the pricing works. So I think it's just something we have to deal with. And then if we go on a win streak with it, you know, ideally we find another gun with better durability during that. Alright, let's see. What do we have for bullets here? Don't really have much. Aside from the good stuff, we don't have much of the basic bullets. Well, or something that was supposed to be a build-a-gun. Let's just get the basic shit. I don't think we need to use the best bullets just yet anyway. Okay, so let's try to get ourselves killed so we can do a proper 0 to hero or a build-a-gun. But in the meantime, I gotta go back in the woods and make sure that we get this piece from the sawmill, and then while we're there we can check for the boss. We didn't get a backpack though. That's usually the main goal of a scav run, is to get a backpack. Yikes. Okay, so we gotta get level 2 Ragman, and that's spending 400k, and then I can actually get nice backpacks. We're just not there yet. We got food and water in the case. We got some injectables. Don't need the dorms keys for now. We still don't have that bunker key for dorms. Alright, that should be enough to get us started though. You get backpacks 4x4 from Fence. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to check Fence. I'm sure it's really expensive there though, right? We're still playing offline or standard as well. Yeah, Spectorial's not a lot, but if I just want to jump in on my off days, I'd rather play on the standard account, so I don't really do a lot of different progression without you guys. So I just have like the stream account and then the off-stream account. And on the off-stream account, I kind of like it because I don't really take it that serious. I'll just like put together my best kit and just jump in a factory, just, you know, if I have like an hour or two to play raids. Or I'll try to practice like killing a boss that I hardly ever see, but yeah, progression wise they're both at about the same point, like they're both like level 2 vendors. Oh, but you know what I did find, dude? The freaking standard account has found so many good things. He's got a Bitcoin, like 2 graphics cards. In the short amount of time I played there, he's got 2 graphics cards. He's got like 4 different mark keys. I got both the mark keys for streets, the one for customs, and the one for lighthouse, I think. And I got a LEDX and something else that I could sell to therapists. There's like another key that I could sell for like 200k or some shit. So I don't know how the fuck he found so many mark keys, but I've been getting pretty lucky with that. And then I used the marquee, and I got a, what is it, like a key card holder right off the bat. And then I used it again, and there was nothing at all. Like absolutely 0 items inside the marked room, so I was a little bit bummed about that. It kind of makes you want to sell that marquee for like 400k or whatever the price is, 600k. But then you go in there and find a weapon case, and it's totally worth it. Which marquee you found? 2 for streets. It's like the check room, and then the factory room for streets. And then the one for lighthouse, and then the one for dorms on customs. How are you finding the initial hump with the inventory management on standard? Dude, Spectorals, being the way I am, I think it's so neat. I think it's really fun. Like, I finally feel like I'm playing Tarkov the way it was intended when I'm dicking around in the standard account and I'm pursuing quests that like really matter to get level 2 vendors and stuff. And like, I don't know, it's just the way that things have been going on the standard account feels like the way Tarkov should have treated you in the beginning. Like, you have to struggle and work your way up. And like, the only time that you're struggling with inventory space, I think, is when you're hoarding excessive amounts of items, which I still struggle with. Like, I definitely think you gotta get that first inventory upgrade for it to be comfortable. But it's also like, why the hell are we hoarding 4 sets of armor and 10 different guns? You don't need that shit. You just need to use it to do your quests, and then once you do enough quests, you have access to it with the vendors. You know what I mean? So, I think the space thing is so... Everybody loves more space, but I actually think I have more fun with less space and less things added after the wipe. You know, like, take everything away, spawn me with 0 rubles, force me to do a Makarov run once in a while, and like, I think I'd really love Tarkov more than just immediately like spawning in all boosted up, you know.
You better worry about bears.
But yeah, I'd say the initial stash upgrade on the standard account is a little bit rough for players that aren't like super knowledgeable about the game. Like I still don't have it. You gotta save up 2.5 million and then you gotta collect a bunch of industrial parts. Maybe they should make the initial stash upgrade a little bit easier. But it's actually attainable. It's at a pretty good spot. Wipe encourages hoarding though. Yeah, pure. I mean, it definitely encourages having as many backup sets as you can, because you don't want to die and just spend like 75k on meds and healing and all that shit again. But yeah, I don't know. I still think like once you have access to the vendors, you're just one scav run away. You know, you survive on your scav, get half a loadout, buy the rest of it from the vendors if you have to. I don't know. I think I definitely enjoy Tarkov a bit better without the flea market looming in the background, where you're thinking, people are just buying shit. People are just going with the metal loadouts, picking their favorite scopes every 2 seconds, you know. I think that's probably the best part still, is like if you kill a guy that has a nice kit, like a nice scope and suppressor and armor, it's like most of that shit he probably had to work for and he found in the raid. But I guess they did add level 3 vendors, so maybe mechanic level 3 or peacekeeper level 3 hooks you up with a really good scope. I can't remember. I guess some people are getting some pretty good shit at level 3. I'm just not there yet. I'm still working on level 2 for some of these vendors. Like peacekeeper's still not level 2. Ooh. You're forgetting the loot spawns by the plane. Let's check the quest log real quick while we have a second to chill. Oh yeah, so we gotta deliver some stuff to the cultist bunker. We gotta find armor-piercing rounds in the raid. If we find those, we gotta deliver them to the bunker. Actually, maybe we can find the box of bullets in a different map, and then come into woods with them. Is that also an option? And then locate and obtain secure folder 52 in the cabin. That's where we're going now. And we still gotta find 60 round AK mags.
Movement ahead.
Big time, I'd say so. I mean, to me, the wipe wasn't that far away. It wasn't that long ago. So to me, some days still feel like early wipe, so I'd say, yeah, it's a good time to get into it. But even if it wasn't early wipe, I'd say it's always a good time to get into it, just so you can shake off the rust. And get reacquainted with the game so you're ready for the next big thing, the next big update they do. Or just the next time you feel like playing, you know. I do notice, like, if I take a break from Tarkov, I have to put some hours in to really get the mechanics back. And some of it's like riding a bike, but then the actual, you know, like sensitivity of the game, you just gotta feel that sensitivity for hours and hours until it clicks. And I noticed I was bitching a lot about how Tarkov like throws my shoulder and my back out when I start playing it again, because you're like constantly clearing corners. But I also noticed that my chair had kind of a weird setting going on. Ever since I moved, I kind of put it in a weird position, so now I got the chair a little bit more relaxed. I feel a lot better with it. Oh, well, happy birthday, Freshly. Or Freshly's girl. It's cool you guys are watching together. And yo, JSE, thanks for 90 months. Oh, we got Quigley, thanks for 78 months, or 79 months subbing, dude. Yeah, I feel like with Tarkov, you really gotta manage your posture. Make sure you're not in a bad position. Okay, so we're almost to the cabin. Let's focus up here. Boss could be up, but we haven't heard any shots. We just run down and try to do the quest. I notice sometimes you can sprint down here and still fight the boss without getting one tapped. Oh, there it is.
Nice work, fella.
Just gonna sell that one.
Better sweep your sectors.
It's probably for the best if the boss isn't here, because we just have to extract and get that surgery kit from the quest reward here.
-1.
Bunch of food. Well, let's play a little bit risky just so we can get out of this one. Get that surgery kit, and then we can come right back into a different map. I do like woods though, I don't want to go too quick. We could come back into woods for the other quest. See if we can find those armor-piercing rounds. But I also think maybe playing customs tonight might be a good idea, if the queue times are pretty low on customs. Yeah, Moist, I was pretty scared of Lighthouse too, but I'm starting to wrap my head around it. We could start playing some more Lighthouse. I still think it's kind of a shitty design, and I think all the people that play Tarkov all the time have been calling for a Lighthouse rework, thinking that it needs an expansion or just a little type of rework. I don't know what it is. But I think that the main thing is you just have to accept that you're spawning into a shitfest, like usual in Tarkov. Like, you're just going to spawn into really bad situations sometimes. And I've almost started accepting that Tarkov, you know, like in Counter-Strike, you play off your spawn sometimes, but it's as basic as just like peeking mid, you're the guy that decides to peek a certain spot because you spawned really close to it. And I swear Tarkov's the same way. You know, if you know the map and you know your spawn, and you understand like if it's good or bad, or what you can and can't do based off that spawn, it's really good. Even though I hate it, because it makes things a bit more predictable, you know, there's times on Lighthouse where you just have to accept, like, yo, this is a fucking terrible spawn, versus, oh my god, I just got an amazing spawn, and boom, this is what I can go do with it. So, I don't know, I still think Lighthouse kind of sucks, but it is fun once you know it a little bit better. It's fun because you can see the goons, and because you can get some really good gear. I guess that's the fun part. It's just a funnel. Yeah, Spec, it's just those moments leave a bad taste in my mouth where you spawn in, run a few feet, and you get sniped by some dude that spawned up on the mountain above you. It just I swear it's got a weird flow to it. Yeah, Crack, I do think it's impressive. Even though we bitch about a lot of stuff, I think it is impressive that they managed to make some maps feel very scary. And like there's a certain tier of players that just don't play certain maps, and then once you kind of graduate to that higher feeling, you're like, oh yeah, okay, now I can do this and that. And like Lighthouse is definitely, Lighthouse and Labs, and I don't think what the third one would be. Maybe Reserve for some people, but there's just some maps that are always feeling kind of scary. And Lighthouse is definitely one of them. Yeah, I still haven't really experienced the full labyrinth under Shoreline. If I can figure out which questline takes us to the labyrinth, we can maybe pursue that. Ooh, TNT bricks, that's good. Yeah, right, Koza, in a way. I think pre-expansion woods, like early woods, probably felt a certain way if you were really in tune with the spawns. But for me, as a player that like was very new to it and felt very lost on woods, it felt like a massive map. It was just unfortunate that the spawns were often on that same big like rocky wall, and you would spawn right next to people. And it seemed like a lot of the action happened in the first few minutes on old woods. Whereas now you really don't get the spawn fights, which is really good. The Lighthouse is just like a fatal funnel right off the bat. Like there's people that spawn up on the sniper mountain, there's people that spawn down by the main road, and literally within seconds you're gonna see each other if you both have scopes and you're both looking the right way. And again, I guess you just have to accept that you're being thrown into an active war zone, and that makes it make sense, but I still think they should somehow like spread people out a little bit more. The longer it takes to get that first kill, the better, I think, on some of these raids. Alright, maybe we check that other body too. Nice, we need that armor. Oh, we do need salt for the hideout. The magnum rounds. I guess the water looks a little bit better with the new settings. We could probably still tune it up a bit. That was a very, very chill raid. We heard some noise, but we didn't really see anybody, aside from a scav or two. But at least we can get a surgery kit from the quest reward here. Go wreck during the raid, thanks for 39 months. We got Big Tom, thanks for a 6-month sub. You can only choose one game to play, would it be Tarkov or DayZ? I mean, Lil, I think I said DayZ would be the one and only game. Like, if I could only pick one game, if some kind of like video game apocalypse hit, I think I said it would be DayZ a long, long time ago. Possibly before I ever even played Tarkov, I probably said that. So it's not really fair. I mean, being a part of the DayZ mod when it first came out was like a revolutionary experience for gaming for me. Like, once I experienced the open world sandbox survival aspect of the DayZ mod, like that, at that moment it became my favorite game. You know, so I mean, Tarkov is great, but early Tarkov felt more like a little snippet of my DayZ experience. You know, to early Tarkov felt like, oh, this is the part where you get to the Northwest Airfield in DayZ and now it's time to shoot some dudes. But now Tarkov has grown into what it is, and you know, it's really fucking sweet, really unique. You know, but I still, you know, like DayZ is the best open world survival game, and Tarkov is the best extraction looter shooter. Totally different games, different genres. I hate having to compare them and pick between the two. But just the openness of DayZ and the fact that you can like totally transform it into a different experience if you want to. I think I'd have to pick DayZ. You know, one day you're just like talking to some random person from across the world in tears laughing because how random the scenario is, and then the next day you're getting into like the most intense gunfight of your life. You know, about to lose all this gear that you worked really hard for and traveled for. You know, but Tarkov is like such an amazing experience too. It just really sucks to try to put them against each other, you know. Okay, at least we got some food. Let's sell some of this. It's actually a good rig for storage space. Maybe keep that for a minute. Think about using it. Ooh, this could also be a build gun for us. Oh yeah, so we also really need to level up Peacekeeper. Might as well just sell a full load to this guy. Not sure what that poster is doing there. Forgot to sell that. Alright, so we got some new dailies. What are they? Alright, we gotta kill 25 scavs on interchange. Survive on factory 4 times. That might just happen naturally. And hand over the fountain raid items, sledgehammer, and nippers. Oh, there's no way you're getting the nippers, because we need those for the surgery kits. Which, speaking of that, where's the surgery kit quest? Hey, wait a minute, who is the guy that does the surgery kit? I gotta hand it in to somebody. Okay, it's called Supply Plans. Prepper, does Prepper also accept it and you have to decide who you give it to? No, let's definitely do it with her because I don't have any surgery kits. Oh, but it did fail with somebody else. I think it failed with like skier or something. Dangerous road. Alright, survive and extract from streets of Tarkov through the Primorsky Ave taxi. Yeah, it's one of my least favorite things, is just spawning in and rush into a taxi and then leaving. Then you have to bring in the money for it too. Is this DayZ music I'm hearing? I mean, this is Resident Evil music, so for me this is just chill save room music. And I think it fits both games. Almost even more so for Tarkov for me, because it's like you're back at your little hideout in between stressful raids. So it kind of helps calm me down in between raids, I think. Okay, ambulance quest. This one, yeah, we got a Mark III ambulances. Oh, you're saying this takes us to a good spot? I should probably get this over with then. There it is, finally. I've been looking for you. Okay, let's think. What map do we want to start with? We gotta sell stuff for the BTR driver quest line. And really, we just gotta do money runs to level up Peacekeeper. Let me think. Maybe it'd be fun to do some streets. Okay. Oh, I just drank that fucking water pack, whatever that was. I did not mean to drink that thing. Okay, so there's something new. I think we can go in and get a water bottle from the hideout. Let me see if I did that last time. So if we only drink, or if we drink like most of the water but not all of it, I can go into the hideout and fill it back up. Yo, Thackless, thanks for 82 months. That's a big support, dude. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Surgery kit craft. We can start making that anytime. Only takes 49 minutes. Oh, the vents are done. Okay, we got all the basics unlocked finally. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, okay, so we don't have one ready to go, but we can still fill one up. I guess we buy one. Fuck, it sucks going to the streets with such a small backpack. Let's just try to get a big one from a scav. Alright, if Streets takes like 7 minutes, then we're gonna go back to other maps, but let's give Streets a fair chance, because it is the biggest map. Yeah, Lo, isn't there something to it? Like, people listen to the classical, what's it called again? The piano music. The hell's the name of it? I don't personally like listening to it. I think I do when I'm forced to. Classical music, but don't they say it's something to it, like it helps you study or it helps you sleep? I guess it helps you get locked in. It's like I don't go out of my way to listen to classical, but when I'm hearing it, I do start to enjoy it. And I'm like, oh, I could listen to this. If it does have those benefits. This is probably going to take us a few minutes to load in the streets. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. We're still loading in. Trying streets. It's at 4 minutes right now. I think sometimes streets takes up to like 7 to 10 minutes for PMC and then like 15 to 20 minutes for scav. Which, like, I still don't know how that's happening. Or how that's acceptable at all. But if it is past midnight, if it's like 3 AM on a work night, I'm sure that makes sense. Like, it's probably hard to get servers for certain maps, like really late at night. But I think it was obviously happening during prime time too, and there's like a ton of people playing. So I can't tell if it's a like low amount of players or a super high amount of players, and that's why it's taking so long to get in. But obviously we bitch about it every time. The one thing preventing us from enjoying Tarkov more is stuff like waiting fucking 7 minutes just to get into a spawn fight. But it looks like we're getting locked in at about 5 minutes. As long as it doesn't take too long, then maybe we can do some streets tonight. If it is too long, then we'll probably just go back to customs or something. Back and Bobby, I agree. One of the best things about Dark and Darker is the quick queue times. And I do love the Zero to Hero lobbies where you can only bring in like basic gear and then you have to work your way through the dungeons. You know, I think Tarkov would be kind of fun to play around with in a setting like that.
Never mind, we still got work to do.
I think like a true hardcore wipe would be people starting out with almost nothing at all, like no matter what edition you have. Okay, cool. So we spawn right next to the police chief. We can check the boss spawns while we're over here. I thought there was a stash around one of these bushes. Ooh, that's a night vision piece. See, I can't even save that because it's so good. Can't put it on yet though. Ah, that might be the easy. I think we get that from level 2 skier. The piece that you have to get level 2 peacekeeper is a little bit better to find.
Where are you?
No boss today? Box of BP on his chest, on his back. Yes, I'll go. I think when I was a kid, Trigun was on late at night on like Adult Swim or something. I can't remember what channel it was on. Never really like super paid attention, but I do remember the name. Oh.
Threat eliminated.
Bag. Could even take this and get kind of shiesty. Obviously, so items are all pristine, everything's fine, but the main issue is going to be the durability of your gun and the durability of your body armors and your helmet. So if you shoot this a bunch, you absolutely do have to repair it, or else the accuracy starts to go down, the MOA. And it's going to start jamming on you mid-fight. You know, you're going to have to unjam the animation mid-fight, and it's going to get you killed eventually if you don't take care of your guns. And then obviously body armor, like these plates, can get damaged. If I shred your front plate, it's going to be down to 0 eventually. You gotta repair that, and then helmet is 40 out of 40 as durability as well. So yeah, like I took a big break right before they added the plate system. And I still don't fully care about plates, but it really makes sense to check plates every chance you get. Like make sure you're trying to rock level 4 plates, at least level 3 plates and above, you know. Remember people were a little bit worried thinking that having to deal with plates and stuff was going to make things way too tedious, but it seems alright. Feels kind of good to replace your plate mid-raid because you killed somebody that had similar armor. Or you can just find armor in crates and stuff too. Oh, Chan, we're both. I mean, the kind of the goal is to pursue a task, but then get some action with players on the way. Speaking of that, though, I haven't even read my streets quests. Let's see. So I have an extract from the car extract. And then we gotta obtain the journal containing resident details. I think we need a special key for that, don't we? Or can I just walk in and get that done? Obtain the journal containing resident details. Maybe I can just find that. Ooh, nippers. Okay, what do we not really care about here? We're good. Let's save at least one more thing though, just in case we get shot up. I think we need that toilet paper badly, or something. Damn, we're getting hooked up with nades. Those are close. Good stuff though. Doesn't seem ideal to get involved in just yet. Let's go check on boss spawn since we're ready. Jeez. They are so buggy. It's really cool. So on a scav run, I saw the bodyguards hanging out front here, like pointing and like telling the player scavs to piss off. They were kind of like giving the surrounding scavs a warning before they shot them on sight. But I haven't seen it since. I don't think they do it all the time. Usually we just see the bodyguards hanging out upstairs here. Just getting all tucked in.
Where is he?
Yeah, this is streets. You can tell because we got fuck chicken and all these signs. Yeah, boss is not here. Oh, what do these do? 18% flash protection, -4 ergonomics though. What kind is the best early Tarkov, like early levels? Rez, I love telling people that when I began, I was hooked on the Saiga. Mainly the 153 shotgun and then the Saiga shotgun if you can get one. Because they're semi-automatic shotguns. So they'll shoot as fast as you can pull the trigger. You know, so if you got a geared guy dead to rights, you could do something like blow his legs out or shoot him in the flesh to avoid his super high level body armor. And there's something that feels really good about like face shotting somebody with the buckshot too. You get plenty of headshots or you get plenty of flesh kills with the shotties. I think it's like super forgiving when you're a noob and you're just a little bit off of hitting those precise headshots mid gunfight, you know, and you can be afford to be a little bit sloppy with those semi-auto shotguns. Oh yeah, I forgot to check for the key. Let me go back. That's why I came here, is to check for that key. Check for the boss, and then second, check for the key. We need to survive for the quest. But the truth is, I don't know, I think just getting a 7.62x3.9 gun like an SKS or a Vepr or an AKM, and then just forcing yourself to get better at tapping heads is going to go a long way. You know, if you can get really good at just face tapping, you're going to get good with any gun in the game. But in the beginning, I definitely had a crutch for like AK, not this one, but the 5.45 AKs, like the AK-74M. Just the AK-74 in general, the big one, not the small baby AK. And there's just so many armor piercing 5.45 rounds, like these PP rounds, that you can't go wrong just using a 5.45 AK. And the recoil feels pretty good too once you mod it out. I need this stuff, but we just don't have space, man. We need a bigger backpack. Okay, so the rusty key is what? It's either in this key fob or is it in this cup? I don't think we're ever going to see this key. Overpass kind of lacking damage though. Yeah, yoked. I mean, I think what I used to love doing is just getting the mods ready so you can spray and hit them in the face. So it's like, does damage really matter if you get good at hitting face hitbox? Which, it does pay to have good bullets and, you know, low recoil and stuff, but... Oh.
Threat eliminated.
Seemed like a player down there. At least he's dead. Oh. You have a friend? Oh fuck. Oh, that's gotta be a sniper scav, isn't it? That's what I'm saying is, like you eventually enter a phase of just specifically going for the face hitbox instead of expecting to have like good bullets that can shred through the high tier body armor. As long as you can target that face hitbox, then you have a little bit more confidence with no matter, you know, no matter how good the gun or the bullets are that you're using, obviously. Which I'm still a little bit rusty at the moment. Just get away from that sniper. Jesus, he really wants it. Oh, and we're lagging, of course.
Hold it.
It's gotta be sniper scav, I just can't see him.
Stop.
Lag happens whenever player scav loads in. Is that definite? Okay, what kind of keys do we have? So we could do the relax room, Union Credit Bank register key. Holy shit, I can't believe we have this. I just read online, this is a really good key. Where's a Unity Credit Bank? I think that's over by the Expo. That's not too far away, we gotta go try it. Then what about financial institution? Does that lead to anything good? That's for ground zero. Oh, is this one for ground zero? So it's a good key, but not for this map. City Center Unity Credit Bank. Is City Center ground zero? I thought I heard this was a good key for streets. Fuck it, let's just go to the relax room. Where's the docs case? Oh yeah, I think I left the docs case back at base. Or I mean, I know we have one. We did the trade. One's called Tarbank Red. Oh, okay. No, I'm not whispering, it's just 3 in the morning, so I feel like as the stream goes on, I probably get a little bit quieter and quieter. Okay, so I think we can use the financial key in this yellow building. And jump. That's weird. think it's already checked. Nice. Oh, Deb, I don't know, man. I never really thought about it. I mean, the only reason the balaclava is my streamer item, like the first thing that came to mind is that, you know, what item do I use a lot in DayZ? Probably my favorite item back in the day, cosmetically, maybe still is just a simple green balaclava, like a green or black balaclava from back in the day. And obviously I was a sucker for getting that bandit skin mask way back in the DayZ mod. Just any like balaclava looking shemagh mask I thought was badass. So obviously in Tarkov it's like, okay, what item are we wearing every single raid that's actually kind of useful, but it's not too serious, it doesn't really affect the gameplay, it's in the, you know, definitely the balaclava. So we'd really only wear the balaclava in early Tarkov because it seemed like your big white forehead would stick out in the darkness of like factory and the darkness on customs and stuff. So I just thought it'd be a cool little thing. For DayZ streamer item, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm deep down I'm kind of happy they're not doing streamer items, because it just led to nothing but drama with people being like, oh, you know, if this guy has it and he doesn't even play anymore, then that means this new guy should have one. And you know, the streamer items just caused it is cool they did it, but it led to a bunch of fucking saltiness in the community, I think, even to this day. But yeah, it's definitely an honor that they added the streamer item. It's super cool of them. Not really sure what I would ask for in DayZ. It's not even that they say it about me. I think that, you know, I've heard people say it about other people, and it's like, come on, man, it's like, you don't gotta say that. Some people have played this game for like 5 years straight. They had a huge impact on the early community of the game, and then they stopped playing, and that's totally okay, you know. Totally okay. Oh. Let's just get out of here, unless I'm missing some good spots. Burlap sack. Well, yeah, actually, it would be cool. Not even my item, but it'd just be cool in general if, like in the old days, you could make a mask out of the burlap sack. I think back in the day we used to glitch it and put it on our heads, but it didn't actually have eye holes. Oh, we're in the in-game voice chat. And so this VoIP bug is kind of bad. Sometimes you just keep hearing it over and over again, and it makes you think there's a player scav right next to you. But I heard it doesn't really mean they're in close proximity. It's just totally random. Hearing somebody talking. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, am I hearing somebody? You actually got some talkers?
Think about it, like, I won that fight fair and square.
Won the fight fair and square.
I don't think you did. I think you cheated. I think you're a hacker.
Oh, all the cheats.
No, it was fair and square. Tell your teammate to check how he died. I shot that guy in the legs. I shot him everywhere. My aim is not good. Heads only, headshots only, he said. Hacker.
Get reported. Fucking hacker.
Didn't really hear what you said, but I whiffed hard.
I tell you what, buddy, I'm not very good. Can I even get over to that side from here? I don't know where I am.
Well, let me pack a mag, and then we can deal with this in a sec.
Let me tell you something, pal. I'm pretty shit at the game, so, yeah, what if, can I look out a window or something? Fuck. Oh, they're over by the march room, I think. Oh my god, it took me long enough. Where's the other one? I thought he was right here on the edge. What else did I hear? I thought he was right next to us. And I was fucking daring him to, I thought he wasn't gonna see us for a little bit until his buddy peeked in with him. I was hoping I could wait for both of them to show up, but he never came. It almost got us killed. He was talking to somebody, where is he? We got a belly flopper.
Hold it!
He's shooting at somebody else. Better keep shooting at him. I think he was shooting at the scab trader that ran off this way. Yep. God, there's a bunch of muck in here that you spawn or the step in. It's like mud. You get stuck in it. Oh, this is a PMC. I thought he was a scav. No! I should have trusted that there was another one. It seemed like they had gone separate ways though. Fuck. Oh well, at least we got a little bit of intensity there for a second. Yo, during the raids, Elibertus. Thanks for 52 months, dude. Or at least now we can do a 0 to hero and try to do a build a gun or something. I says glad to see the Tarkov wipe is still fun. Awesome seeing multiple games. Thanks for over 4 years subbing. Yeah, he played a patient. What do you have? An M4 LVPO? Man, if you play with one of those scopes every raid, it is fucking lethal. We gotta find a few of those scopes. I think I only have a couple of them saved up. He's got good bullets too. Man, it really sounded like it was 2 player scavs that were fighting over a PMC kill, and they were like, oh man, you know, that you fucked me up, but I'll let you go or whatever. And it kind of seemed like they went separate ways, but I think it was 2 PMCs that were hanging out next to each other. Anyways, yo, Pink, thanks for 40 months. We got Mzilla. Says, what games do you enjoy off stream, if any? I went through a phase of doing Dark and Darker with friends, and then Path of Exile 2 with friends, and then a little bit of Counter-Strike. And then we used to do a little bit of Tarkov. You know, I mean, it just depends. You know, who's playing, which game just got a big update, all that stuff. Okay, so at least we got nippers for the Surgikit trade up. Let's see if we can get a second one here. Oh, nice. We could do that trade, but let's wait a second, just in case we need those nippers for the hideout. But at least now we got access to 2 surgery kits. Just do basic meds. Alright, and then if we do a build an AK, what do we have for a front handguard here? Ooh, perfect. Okay, so that'll be our naked build-a-gun. Let's try to find all the pieces in raid for it. 50 on the IFAC, I know, that's the whole point. So we're supposed to have like a bare minimum scav loadout, and we need to find all the pieces for our loadout. So even bringing in these meds is kind of bonus for this type of run. Okay, so who's got the decent 7.62s? There we go. So I should just wear this big rig since we don't have a backpack. Use that for looting. After this, we can do a deagle run. Okay, so we might be boned if we don't find a painkiller. Let's not bring any extra food or water. It's also going to feel kind of good that we have to find food in the raid. So let's start at least 100. There we go. Okay, map though is a question. What should we start on? Maybe a map that we can also do a quest on. Building on streets would be kind of fun still. Customs would also be good. Let's see how the queue time is for this map. If it's less than 5 minutes, we'll keep doing it. If not, we'll swap it up. Yo, is it Slicksy? Thanks for the brand new sub, dude. Hope you're enjoying the streams. Woods, yeah, Gabriel, I feel like Woods would give us some space to breathe and like slowly build the gun up, but Streets just has so much loot, so many options. If this one doesn't work, we'll do the opposite. Do you know when the flea market's coming back? Angry Burn, I don't think the flea market is coming back for this wipe. But some people keep saying that Nikita hinted at the fact that this is probably going to be a short wipe. They might do another big update sometime in October, I heard. So maybe they're willing to do no flea market all the way until October, or maybe they're going to add level 4 vendors to let us play for a while and then say, oh fuck it, we're going to add the flea market back in. But I really hope they don't. I'm glad that we get hopefully a full wipe without the flea market just to see what it's like. I thought it was the last wipe before 1.0. Well, TNO, that's the thing, right? Is they said there wasn't going to be... There was like a rumor that we weren't going to have this wipe. There was a rumor that we were going to... The next wipe was going to be 1.0, and now boom, here we are with the hardcore wipe. So, as far as I heard, I think there's a chance that we have one more wipe after this, and then 1.0, or what you're saying is right, and maybe the next wipe is going to be 1.0, and that'll be the last wipe ever. But either way, I think at least we get to experience one more full, fresh wipe before they possibly stop wiping. You know, every time I say that, there's someone that's like, oh no, there's no way the game's going to survive unless they wipe it. But I thought they were trying to introduce this prestige system to let players choose when they wipe themselves instead of, you know, waiting for the wipe or the update. But it could also be cool if they do like a seasonal thing, where it does wipe every few months. But yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do. I'm not really up to date on that stuff. Nikita said this is the last wipe. Okay, so this is the last wipe before the actual last wipe, you mean? Because we're going to get one more wipe. Obviously. Man, it's going to be crazy. We definitely, if the next wipe is truly the last wipe ever, we got to participate in the first month of it. Just to say goodbye. Not say goodbye to the game, but say goodbye to that feeling of everybody being set back. But hopefully whatever they bring with 1.0 leads to, you know, us not needing the wipe as bad, but we'll see what they do. Nikita said to Pistola they're going to open up mod support after 1.0. Oh, like they're really going to allow the community to customize things. So if you wanted to, maybe you could find like a custom server with the settings that you want. Yeah, we'll see what that's like. Yeah, Rise, I want to say that I bet Nikita and the team are going to try the idea of no wipes, and then if the community like outbreak or has a outlashes or whatever, they're probably going to introduce some kind of seasonal wiping system, but we'll see what they do. Nikita mentioned there's going to be seasonal servers, so he said standard servers. Okay, so the standard experience won't wipe, and then the seasonal stuff will be wiping. That could make sense. I don't mind the idea. I kind of like how I have the standard account and the EOD account, and depending on the mood I'm in, I could jump back and forth. Like if I just want to log in and fuck around on factory, I could just jump on the standard account. If I want to take things serious with you guys and like log the progression and, you know, then we'll play on that account. But I don't know, I almost want to buy a third account and just sell everything in the beginning and like delete all your money and just start Tarkov with absolutely zero, like nothing in the stash, no money, and just have to do the 0 to hero build up each day to see how far we get. And like maybe force us to go through all the maps trying to survive in a row or something. I think I might have an extra code sitting around. Let me see. Maybe I'll try to find that before next stream. We could fire it up. But then we're not going to have the same quest log. Yeah, well, I mean, we could simulate it here by just not using anything. But then you're looking at the stash in between raids like, oh, you might as well just bring in that fucking M4, dude. What are you doing? But if we die here, maybe we can pick our own route of 0 to hero or marathon where we start on ground 0 and then maybe graduate to factory and then customs. We gotta pick a certain order. Okay, so this streets run is taking about 6 minutes to get in. We'll probably do a different map after this one. I think some other maps should only take about 3 minutes. Yeah, Chongo, well during the runs we're talking about, like the hardcore runs, it's kind of fun. You have to find the money in the raid to use it. And I think the transition doesn't cost money now, right? You just, if you want to send items back and forth, you have to have money to transit the items, but to transit yourself, it's free. But no, that's actually a fun idea. It's like keep sending valuable items back and forth until you're out of money. It does pay off to bring a little bit of money in.
Other guys saw bears in this area.
Okay, we gotta find weapon attachment spawns, which I'm not familiar with on this side. Oh, Jeff, this isn't really a true 0 to hero, it's more of a build-a-gun, where we have to find all the attachments for a base AK. Kind of like a build a loadout slash build a gun. I think there's a few crates down there, or maybe up this way. We can trade those ciggies up for the night vision. I'm not sure about this chainlet though. Can't use that yet. No, don't tell me it's a fake box. You get fake boxes on the building on runs. Yeah, so I like to put my items in very specific places, okay? And I'm also trying to like train my Tarkov sensitivity again. So it's good to drag shit. Especially like, you know, you want to drag stuff to your secure container. If you were to control click it, it's going to bring it up here first. Sorry about that, that was loud. Didn't even mean to do that. Alright, there should be more crates. Where are they? I think there used to be one here. Or I guess the dynamic spawns are taken over here. Box isn't always there. I know. Somebody brought up it's a pretty good idea to maybe go into your PC settings and limit how loud the game can actually get so you don't like blow out your ears playing Tarkov. Especially when you're wearing contacts. I thought contacts were supposed to like protect your hearing, but it seems to make something so loud that it almost hurts your ears sometimes. Okay, where can we go for weapon parts? Boss might be up. Alright, so we can go for Caban, but the plan is always to get at least like 2 attachments before we go for fights. I think the police academy with Colante is a little bit better for attachments. And you know what's ugly? Your fucking gamer tag. You know what the most beautiful thing is? This AK. Look how sexy it is seeing that recoil spring. It's naked like that. My tag? Yeah, you're gonna start calling shots at my AK? Maybe I think your fucking gamer tag is stupid. What that? I used to think the AK was super ugly too. You'll grow into it. It's an acquired taste. As you get older, you'll start to appreciate the AK. Yeah, we're getting unlucky with the dynamic loot. No crates.
Come out.
Okay, boss isn't there. Where's this box going? Oh, dead ahead. Once again, no crates. Oh no. Why do we have to find this thing? Fuck me. It'd fit like a sandwich in that little gap there. Ridiculous. Look at, like, who designs that? What are these Russians thinking? I say this piece would actually be really nice if we had a base AK. But we already got a piece like it. Oh, so robotic. That's one of the boss's bodyguards or something? So this would be a different piece for the AK build a gun. Let's take it. Gotta take that back to base to use it though. Oh my god. No! Man, I'm surprised we survived the first engagement. Fuck. Dude, that scope was not it. We had to point fire with that thing. I should have just kept iron sights for that encounter. And then put that thing on if we were about to snipe somebody. Fuck. I was like going back and forth between thinking about zooming in. It's alright. We can do a build a gun, but this time we gotta use that 8R instead of the AK. It's a good challenge, but we weren't finding attachments. Dude, Lightning, thanks for 11 months. And now we got Cosmic, thanks for 11 months as well using that Prime. He's gonna look at the gun and he's gonna be like, got him, dude, fucking PMC down, owned. And he looks at my gun. He's just like so disappointed. He's like, dude, I just got a huge fucking kill. Oh, shit. No, it's all good. I don't think the boss is up anyway. He probably came from the shopping mall. Okay, so for the building on Adar, let's get some basic pieces. Gas block. Could go no butt stock, that'd be super hardcore. But let's just get a nice base M4. Oh, I wish I could get that. I feel like I got one of those somewhere hidden away. We got a bunch of shit we gotta use up. Alright, so I don't think this is gonna work, but let's try it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But if we have a smaller barrel, it might. Where did I put that little 10-inch barrel? Did we see that somewhere? I must have sold a 10-incher. Alright, well. How do we get a shorter barrel for the Adar? Ooh, I can actually do it. There goes all my ciggies. Oh, but that's so slick. It's worth it. Oh, we just can't die with this thing. Alright, nice little basic M4 for us. Let's see if we can find the attachments in raid. Wait a minute, the fucking durability on this Adar is 69? Fucking 69? I'm gonna use this one instead, I'm sorry. That's way too low. That's at the point where you're just gonna be missing like the easiest kills because your accuracy is garbage. Okay, this one's 90 at least. Let's sell this junk. We could do 10 round mags, but let's just do 20s. It's still pretty low. I hate to say it, but maybe I'll wear a headset, because we probably would have heard that guy. Just get basic meds. There's some people creeping around. Okay. That should be good enough. Like Zero to Hero runs the best. Oh, Tiro, you mean when I start with nothing at all and I'm like super excited just to find a basic pistol and stuff? I think I like the Zero to Hero runs the best too when I'm in a certain mood, but it's like this early wipe hardcore Tarkov kind of feels nice to just play normal Tarkov. But it can also be fun doing some of these build-a-gun runs. Alright, so that one, it took a little bit of time to get in. Maybe I should swap to a different map. Let me see here. Which map has the most weapon cases? I guess Reserve has a ton. Reserve does have a ton. Let's just see how long the queue time is for Reserve. Am I going to upgrade to Unheard Edition? Probably not, Lux. I don't really see the point of it, because I already have EOD. If anything, you know, my standard account is pretty rough as far as inventory space goes, and I think you can go in now and buy like individual stash rows, so you can go in and buy like 20 slots or 3 rows. I don't know what I read. Like, it's really tempting if I wanted to just enjoy the standard account, but have a little bit of more stash space. I would probably just go and like buy a few rows. But nah, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm close enough on the standard account to get like the first stash upgrade. We just have to collect some industrial stuff and get 2.5 million. Where it feels kind of nice to work for that shit. So I don't really need to pay for the higher editions. I think I'm happy with Edge of Darkness and standard. Lucky for me. I mean, Prefix, you know, I was in the middle of taking a healthy break from it, so I didn't have to be here dealing with all the chat drama every day during the Unheard of thing. But I did hear about it. I was a part of it, just kind of sitting in the crowd, eating some popcorn, listening to everything happen, you know. But it was funny, because, like, obviously there was a huge outrage that people were pissed off, being like, oh, you guys said any future DLC is going to be included with EOD, and now you're not including that. And, but then, you know, I'm thinking, well, of course they're allowed to, like, come out with a new DLC, or a new thing, and need to make some more money, so I was trying to be reasonable and think, like, okay, what's going on here? I think the biggest problem for me is, like, why the fuck does Unheard of start with so much stuff? You know, you don't need to give people like all these cases and all these bonus guns with scopes and shit when we're all trying to enjoy like super early wipe, bare minimum gameplay, you know. But I guess what I was trying to get at is it seemed like there was such an outrage in the beginning when people were pissed about Unheard of being a thing, but now it seems like so many people that I kill have the Unheard of edition, to the point where they can't be that fucking mad if they're willing to pay for it. So I almost feel like the community spoke for themselves and let the storm pass because so many people are like, oh yeah, I'll just buy it, fuck it. Like, I don't need it, I already have EOD, but if I didn't have EOD and I was late to getting into the game, I'd probably feel pressured to get Unheard of, to be on like the same playing field as far as container goes and stuff. But I would hope, or hopefully that player would not feel pressured, because the game is arguably more fun, I think, if you start with less and you have to work for your stuff. Instead of being like, oh yeah, I've got all the cases 3 days in, well, now what? Now what do I do? I gotta fill up my water real quick. We're about to load in any second though. I gotta run. 1 sec. Don't worry, I'm back. I had to get a drink at the worst time.
Like in the movie. Got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, I was thinking it could take like 5 minutes to get in, but I think that was only like 3.5 minutes. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so we spawned at the dome. We need to find some boxes. Crackers. Oops, shouldn't have brought those keys in. That's my bad. Some treasures. Return the helicopter are great. Alright. What about this rooftop? These are crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I'd say out of all the stream items, I feel like this one is the most out there or whatever. It's like we're on a pretty good track of them all like fitting the world until that one, but it's all good. Shouldn't be out here judging streamer items. They're all different. Can I get up here? Okay, so Glueheart could be down there. Boss and his bodyguards. Yeah, basically, yeah. Shit's just not hardcore enough, bro. Do we really want to take that tunnel? Probably not. At least try to find a red dot and maybe a flashlight so we can see in the dark.
this front.
Okay, that sounds occupied. Try to get that building with a helicopter like you said. Oh, you're talking about all these rooftops around the helicopter. Not just this back one. I think the boss can also be here. Heard somebody. Sounds like multiple. They come up from the basement. Get squeezed through. Oh no, not the jump. No, this is not good. No matter what I do, I'm gonna make a fuck ton of noise right here. I thought we could do the slow vault up there, like the sneaky one that doesn't make any noise. See if we can do it here. Seems like they just froze up. They're not making any noise now. Yo, Zeno, thanks for watching today, dude. It is getting pretty late. Starting to get a little bit sleepy. Not fully sleepy yet. I still got at least an hour or two in me, but it's starting to hit me a little bit. Thanks for watching, dude. Yo, Furry as well. Thanks for 25 months. Furry, was that you that we ran into on fucking Livonia, dude? Jesus. The end there. Yo, Jojo, thanks for 52 months. I'm sure that wasn't Furry. Went down to the basement. Oh no. Blew her freaking arm out.
I'm hit all right.
The yoked. I'm definitely always thinking about that. We could use the no backpack extract. I could just drop my bag even though we got one now. I don't know. I mean, really we want to avoid conflict anyways until we build this gun up. So let's continue looking for attachments. Maybe even use the surgery kit because I think we have access to a second one now. I don't really want to reset, dude. The load times are killing me. I think this was pretty quick, but in 7 minutes, dude, sometimes it's crazy long. But I also shouldn't bitch if I'm playing at like 4 in the morning. Obviously, it's okay to have a long queue time for some maps. But if we stuck to certain maps like customs, it wouldn't be too bad. I think missing an arm is proper for these build-a-gun runs. You know, we used to play Tarkov before you could even do surgery. And you would just have to deal with like a zeroed out chest for the rest of the raid sometimes. It's just how it was. Well, you still can't repair your chest, can you? Actually, I gotta get my hands on that bigger surgery kit to see. I can't remember what the difference is. Yeah, Ludwig, I did hear about Road to Vostok. Kind of looks like a single player inspired by Tarkov type game. But I haven't played it yet. I heard it's made by just a single guy, so that's pretty cool. We should definitely check it out. Maybe he's got a team behind him now. Let's give. Ooh. It says I need to turn in armor-piercing rounds to that cultist underground bunker on Woods. I wonder if these will work. Or do I have to find them on Woods? Oh yeah, we can't do that obviously. Give.
Hold it!
Right, they don't need to be found in Woods, but they don't have the quest icon next to them. Second floor has meds. Alright, let's go back. Not seeing many attachments.
What the? He's vanished.
Oh yeah, so the med spawns, I think I remember now, it's back here.
Stop hiding!
Here we go. Give me something. Should put that back on. We could use this back at base. Ooh, different buttstock. Oh, dude, suppressor. Fuck, I can't use the compensator though. We don't have the compensator to actually attach it to the barrel. Alright, let's see the difference in stats. What do you guys think? Do the scavs actually care about your footstep sounds? I don't think they do either for the most part, but I just wonder if they get riled up when you're being loud around them. This doesn't really seem like it. Did they ever? It's just hard to tell because sometimes they barely see you, or sometimes they don't see you and they start mumbling and like yelling stuff. That's when I wonder if they yelled because they heard my footsteps or if they just yelled because they saw me through a fucking wall or they found a dead body.
Stop hiding!
Look, they don't respond to my voice comms as much as they used to. They do sometimes. Smell my fear. I'm not scared of these scavs.
Scout tail.
I would love a flashlight. And we need a heavy bleed stopper before something happens. Oh, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Freeze!
What the?
Open this door. What the hell is wrong with you?
Dude, that was like a fucking cultist encounter.
Where are you?
Runs up, shuts the door in my face, leaves. What was that?
Where are you?
Left the DVL. Need to find something to drink. Fuck it. Cheers. Okay, so where the hell did those guys go? Ooh. There's no way those are nippers. Aw, red players, fuck. Okay, if we get like one or two more nice pieces, I'll use the surgery kit. Otherwise, let's try to ride it out with a busted arm.
Threat eliminated.
Fuck, that was a player scav. Where?
Tourist finished.
I know that spot all too well, buddy. I almost choked the same way. And I just dropped my magazine. Like a total dunce. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a stop. Stop it. How many fucking new items do we need to find here? You guys got this shit. Yeah, where did I just drop my magazine? Still wrong chat. You put your message in the wrong chat. Let me see. Oh, you messaged dinner time? Alright, there we go. Now we can reload at least. Yeah, the keychain is full, right? Wait, so what are these new keys? These gotta be good keys, right? What am I doing? Get that fucking shoe out of our inventory. Take these. Question is, how are we gonna leave, man? I'm not going to D2. I hear too many bad things about D2. Which means... oh shit, we gotta go to the train.
Threat eliminated.
No, how about this? How about this? We press the alarm just in case the train isn't there. We distract with the hermetic alarm, but then we go train. The fuck? This guy I just killed? Look at this guy. Got something shiny for us. I'm gonna hide right inside your body there, sir. Oh my god, that's the ugliest setup yet, though. What is that thing? Yeah. Where's that damn switch at?
Hold it.
Son of a bitch. We're dead. I didn't bring painkillers.
EMC right here.
Oh my god, we're fucking dead. I don't have any heavy bleed stoppers. Oh no, 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 no. No. Oh, we're so dead. That's my last heal. Oh my god, I bet they got heavy bleed stoppers. They're fucking player scavs, right? Or the first one was. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. No. That's a fucking hemostat right there. I need to eat noodles, eat noodles, eat noodles. Do we have drinks too? Do we have any drinks? Train's here.
Stop! Stop!
We do train or we do hermetic door? Train, hermetic door. Get in the fucking door, dude. Holy fucking shit, I think we're alive. No choice now because the fucking alarm stopped, eh? Missed it? No, no, no. We got the train. We missed the hermetic door, but we got the train. Slowly dying from dehydration, but we should be able to make it as long as the player doesn't show up here. Oh, missed the feeling. Oh yeah. Feels good to struggle. Oh. He called me a shithead, it's a raider. Oh my god, there's no way they come in here, right? Oh my god, I can't walk. There's no fucking way they come in here, right? Oh, we're leaving.
I'm hurt.
Adrenaline heals. We don't have adrenaline. We got fucking 2A2 steroid something something. Is this train gonna take off?
Water.
Give up! You're pinned!
He's right outside.
I need some water.
You mother...
What?
Damn, I need a drink.
Lay down your weapons and give up!
Shit, what's your problem, man?
There we go. Later, Raiders, dude. That was fucking intense. That was close. We wasted our morphine, but I guess it's not a waste if we got some goodies out of there. Dude, the best part about that was the player scav up in the window shooting at us, and I could tell it by his voice. He was talking to another guy in game chat, being like, "Oh, there's a PMC down there," and I could tell by his voice he was fucking into it. He was amped up. He's like, "Dude, there's a PMC." He heard the alarm going off. He was so excited. We're lucky we got away from those guys. I think it's like a curse that I got this injector case, because now I have all my morphines in my case, and I can't press the hotkey to press my painkiller anymore, because it's all in my case. So I need to start just being a man about it and get enough morphine that I can go back to hotkeying them again. Yo, Phil, thanks for 47 months. We got Face. Thanks for 40 months, dude. Holy shit, Yuri McGirt with the 61 long months over 5 years, dude. That's massive. We got Michelangelo. Thanks for 50 months. And Codex, thanks for coming in as well. Alright, let's save that for the woods quest, right? Maybe we can dump that off for the end of the night. And we got 2 of these orb keys, right? So we can sell one. And we gotta get that key case. So how have you guys been going about getting this key case? Are you buying it for 900k? Or are you getting the one from Ref? Because I gotta get one. We also get the key tool though right now. Okay, so what's it gonna cost to get this thing on the gun? Oh, I think we have to cheat a little bit. Since we found the suppressor, I think we're allowed to buy the compensator to attach it, right? Because it's gonna be so hard for us to find the compensator and the suppressor in the same build again series. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and slap that thing on. Wait, where did that come from? I guess I brought that out. Oh, look how cute it is. Should we put on the red dot from the DVL though? I think this one's been feeling kind of floaty and inaccurate lately. Even though this used to be my original favorite red dot in the game. Let's try it. It looks really nice. We got that red flare, we can call it a care package. Oh yeah, we could also try using this handguard on the M4. Let's see how it looks. Not gonna work, I don't think the barrel's long enough. Okay, I think we gotta run it back. Go back in and try to get some more attachments for this thing. We don't really have any garbage bullets, so let's get one mag full of the good stuff then. Let's just do 2 mags. 2 mags of the good stuff. And then Just a little handful of bullets that are good on the side, along with some shitty bullets. I think we earned at least one grenade. And we also earned some heals from that. Food and water is also a problem. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to drink that full water bottle. That's alright. Okay, so we still need a flashlight, maybe a scope, bigger magazine, different pistol grip, probably better stock. It looks pretty nice though. Like somehow it still looks unique, like something I've never used before. Oh, this would also look kind of cool on it. A little bit weird. Okay, and then do we have keys for reserve? The duplicates of these. Okay, let's bring in painkillers too. I got so many of them. It's telling me to bring in more meds. I'm thinking. Nah, it's alright. Let's risk it. That was intense because we barely had enough to survive. Let's try it again. Orange medkit thing or painkillers? What's better? They're both very different. What do you mean orange medkit thing? So the big orange medkit is a grizzly, and that's gonna heal you. It's gonna stop heavy bleeds. It's gonna stop small bleeds, and it's gonna fix fractures. It does everything. But it's 4 slots. So if you have the individual items, they usually work faster, and as you get geared up you can drop one by one instead of only having one big ass piece. So the orange medkit is great, but in this hardcore wipe I think it makes a little bit more sense to just use the small stuff and then keep the grizzly back at base to heal you instead of paying therapists to heal you after each death. The little orange thing. Oh, the little orange thing is the AI2, the little yellow cheese they call it. That just heals you. Doesn't stop bleeds. All it does is heal you 100 HP points. So it's really for chip damage. Like if you're not bleeding, but each of your limbs just took like 10 or 20 chip damage from getting shotgunned, then it's great to have an AI2. Because it's extremely quick, and it's cheap. You might as well just waste it anytime you need it. But that's the catch, you know, there's some items that are really good at one thing and they're really fast, but they don't do the other thing. So you gotta either have like 7 different med items or the combo meds like a grizzly. What was the purple key you just got? That was a reserve key. Yeah, I've got like 3 keys for reserve. We got RBAK, and I think we got a key for the underground food storage. I'm not going to show you guys this, but I'm just going to read about my questing real quick as we load in. Okay, so we've got obtain medical records on reserve. We got to kill scavs inside the barracks on reserve, which we just got 5 of those in that last raid. And then we got to kill scavs in the underground bunker. And we got to locate the underground bunker on reserve. Is food and water known in this game, or does it have its place? I think it has its place. I don't really find myself getting annoyed with it. It's more of like another form of currency, like another thing you have to keep in check. And like without all these little things, the game feels more like just a shoot 'em up deathmatch. But the more like survival mechanics they put in, I think it feels more like there's more meat on the bones than just shooting people. So you got things like people holding W, sprinting around. You got people that are popping stimulants all the time. People, the people that are pre-popping painkillers before gunfights and after and during. So you have all these things that can be managed a little bit, I think, if the player has to use food and water. Like, he's not just going to stay 24/7 on stimulants. He's not going to always be on painkillers. He's not going to always hold W. Because he does have to remember that, okay, I'm burning money. I have to eat and drink to manage the stuff that I'm speed burning. So I think it's okay. It has its place. But there are some days, I think, when you're having like a bad day, or maybe you're new to the game, and you're like, man, dude, I can barely fucking get out of my spawn zone, let alone have to worry about food and water. Like, that's when it's a pain in the ass, but once you get over the hump, I think it has its place and it feels good.
You better worry about bears.
Gotta build up this AK on the side. That would actually go on this. I don't know if we can do it mid-raid though, let's see. Gotta do it outside of raid. Oh, so we actually have 3 pretty cool pieces that could go. So this would actually go on the M4, let's see, +2 or -2 recoil. Which one's better? -2, -2. Yeah, the one I have on is much better. But these pieces would go on the AK if I can get it back to base. No, Henny, I don't use the insurance this wipe. It was extremely overpriced or just extremely expensive right when the wipe happened, and now it's been reduced by 50%, I think, but it's still expensive. And I just love it. And it just feels nice. Not thinking about that whole thing. There's 2 sides of the coin. Like, it feels nice to wipe out a squad as a solo, and then know that you're throwing your shit into a bush, you're definitely getting it back, and you can go just get like 3 new loadouts and leave, or 2 loadouts, let's say. But it's also kind of nice to just not worry about that shit and be like, oh, I just killed a guy, I got better gear, well, I'm chucking my old gear and I'm putting on the new stuff, and I'm not worried about this sweaty, weird thing where I have to like go find this fucking hiding spot mid-combat in the battlefield. And then, the next day I wake up and I'm like, man, I can't wait to do like a 0 to hero run, and it's like, oh wait, I've got a fucking mailbox full of returns and I can just go build a kit. Like, I think it almost takes away something from the game. I'm kind of glad to just not deal with it at all. But it also adds something to the game too, if you're at like a certain skill level or if you appreciate it in a certain way. So, I don't know. I'd almost like to see insurance phased out, or maybe leave it kind of expensive so people aren't spamming it all the time. But it's kind of nice to always use new loadouts instead of just getting the same shit back in the mail all the time. Oh, there's somebody down there. Yeah, prefix, I agree. Like, for a while, I was like, man, this is actually really good. It's like this is helping people get back into raids. Oh, dude. I think this is the boss. I've never heard that voice line before. Who's that scouch? The fuck? Yep, that is the boss. Holy shit stain.
Hold it!
Oh my god. Okay.
Вон он.
Where are you?
Oops, so another guy down there, that's not good. We gotta go deal with that guy first, or else he's gonna fuck us from behind.
Scav down.
Okay, that should be enough to kill the boss. If we can play our cards right here. Where are these guys? I don't like this, dude. They're just gonna randomly explode any second. Oh, did they move over to the other building? I think they actually started on the other side, and then that bodyguard chased somebody over. The bodyguard chased somebody over this way, but they're actually over there. Crazy. It's gotta be Blueheart talking.
Вон он упырь!
Jesus Christ.
Freeze!
Кидаю гранату!
Куда он зашкерился?
I think he's trying to shoot me through the fucking wall.
Иди, твою семью,
Hold
говно
it.
собачье! Жлоб вонючий!
I chose the wrong gun.
Сука, отстрелялся нахуй!
The thing's shooting fucking marshmallows. Second. That's so I can actually kill something. Slide attack is right. What a psycho. That boss? No, that was one of his bodyguards. We've heard the boss talking though. One of the most intense moments for me is when you hear the boss's voice comms over and over again. Switching the vector's criminal. Dude, these rounds have fucking 8 penetration. I'm gonna pick it up before I leave.
Вон он, сука! Пиздец вам, мраки ебаные!
For leg shots, I feel like an absolute schmuck when I go for leg shots. Like I feel like I'm just a total dumbass shooting people in the legs. I can't do it. Another light in the inventory? Oh, true. Oh, it's a night vision light. I get it, Glueheart. You're a total badass, dude. You killing Skaz? It's a head right there. Where are these dickheads? Oh. They're pulling, they're coming. We gotta pull them back. Oh fuck. I think they froze again.
Stop hiding!
You're kidding me, we don't see these guys. Oh, he's over there behind that. Are you shooting me through a wall? Oh my god, he's just dancing around in fucking circles. Fuck. We're better off with the AK.
Вон!
Stop!
Пацаны, я на нуле, пиздец!
Ooh, I think we got him.
Ты куда пошел?
I got an achievement for something.
Служивый! Блять, тут нашего завалили! От заебись залетные!
I'm hurt.
Fuck me. There goes our goddamn stomach and our fucking leg. We're doing surgery. Wait, no, cancel. No, don't waste that. I didn't bandage yet. Little piece. I'd pop a painkiller first, but I'm just gonna do this shit. It took so long for anyone to actually shoot at Gluhar that I think we got like an actual 5 AM raid here. So like we might just be lucky enough to get this shit and get out without any opposition. I don't know what's going on here. But like I'm shocked that nobody else came and shot at Gluhar during that whole thing. Holy crap.
Got a hit.
One guy was on his way. Oh yeah, that one guy was on his way. Oh cool. Oh, I should have done surgery. This little scab dickhead, isn't it? Trying to scoop up my fucking boss loot. He's trying to take the boss loot. Okay, we need to manage our bullets pronto. Whatever, let me hold that thing for a second. What's half of 150? That's more than enough. Don't come in, scab, please don't come in. Just give me a second. Yeah, that AK set is also so ugly, BLT. Something about pure iron sights on a gun like that. It is the RPD on, you're right, it's got the dovetail rail. We want to loot Gluhar first, after this guy. Hey, fuck it. Right, I'll try. The gun he's got there.
Stop!
One down.
Wait, what kind of bullets we got? Guess rounds. What are we taking? We're definitely taking the M1A, right? Oh, this little SR3 though, look at that thing. Kinda cool. Alright, at least we know the boss doesn't have any like rare key cards or anything, so we can check these other guys. Oh, he's got such good body armor. Okay, well in that case we need a big chest rig. Got good stuff too. Check that first bodyguard. How many bodyguards does he have? Are they all dead over there? Or did I kill them out here somewhere? No, we killed one out here. You think Gluhar's body armor is the best out of all of it? This guy here. That guy kind of already checked. Oh no, some little rat took our shit. Or did he? Maybe it was a scab that took it. Oh yeah, it's probably a scab that took it. Do you have a big rig? Oh, he does have a big rig. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
-1.
Just let us pass and you'll be spared. Piece of shit.
Holy fucking raiders are coming. Think he's dead?
Is this your warfare? You should try better.
Train's coming, we gotta bounce. I got no food in my system again. Kidding me? I don't got any fucking food again? These guys probably have some. Plates. Oh god, why are these plates so oh my god, 0 out of 60 for these plates? Fucking shit, I'm not paying that type of money. Not in this economy. I'll take glue hard shit just because it's glue hard. Okay, scav food. Where's that damn scav that we killed? Give me a little snacky. Oh, we got enough food, right? 13. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. We're getting out of here. Takes master train out. Yeah, the train takes forever to take off, huh? We got player scavs are coming. Fuck, I want to check those fucking raiders that we just killed, but I don't think we should. Loot raiders, you think? Oh my god, now chat's saying loot raiders. Here we go. Loot raiders is greed? No, no. Looters are dead in the tall grass. I can get behind it. Look, it's getting late, dude. Let's fucking do it. What do they have here? Grenades, ammo? What are we talking? What are we talking? Bunch of shite. Oh no. Oh no. That's a fucking grenade. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
eliminated.
Пацаны, окружаем его!
Dude, player Scav getting the train that early can only mean one thing, right? He's got a fucking Bitcoin or something.
Вон оно пыль!
Hold it!
Oh, that. Yep, that's a Bitcoin. Anytime now.
Да вот он!
Oh. No Bitcoin. I wonder if that was him that threw the grenade at me. We could go check a raider. Oh, what is this view I got going on here? Oh, lucky. There's Scavs scooping up the loot. Scarfing it up. This guy's got the vector. True. I wonder what the best seat in the house is right now. Like, when he rings the bell, I got a full minute to get in, right? So I don't have to be right next to it. Okay. Alright, full minute, right? Full minute, 6:48. No, let's not get on top of that. Let's actually get in a good position here, please. Who honks his last call? Thank fuck.
Down an exit. Time for extract.
There we go. Holy shit, dude, we got lucky. So lucky nobody else showed up and rained on our parade there while we were fighting the boss. It took forever to finish him. Alright dudes, I hate to end it, man, but it is we've been out for 9 hours, and it's fucking 5:30 in the morning. I gotta start trying to get off before the sun comes up, I hate to say, which means we should start a bit early in the day so I can fit in some more Tarkov. This, man, it has been fun. And we got Gluhar. Alright, so what are all the bodyguard names here? We got Gep, or Geep, Oskolochny. Oh, and they probably killed the PMC, unless they were just killing scavs, right? Because we heard so many shots leading us over there. I wonder what they were fighting about first. We got Sekich, Otbidi. It was kind of sweet seeing those raiders come out too. And we got so lucky to see that PMC run up behind us. Right as I looked back, I just saw an Inchram running past. Full Tarkov day? Yeah, we already did a couple full Tarkov days, but I think we should squeeze another one in before it stops feeling like early wipe. Yeah, well, the M1A was from Gluhar. We got his M1A right here. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have kept the iron sights with the RPD. It was fun to use, though. We got plenty of shit. We don't have to hoard everything. Let's try to make a little bit of money here. There's so many meds. That'll be a forever supply of IFAKs. Got a cool little SR3M. Okay, so what's he got here? Level 5 plates. Looks like pretty good coverage. Okay, we're making some decent money here. Yeah, fuck, I can do one more. I can do one more. After that, I gotta go, though. Let's do one more. We're gonna continue trying to build up this M4, or let me see if there's a task to get another surgery kit. Ah, that'd be nice. We can get the splints, find the informant briefcase on Lighthouse. Lighthouse could be nice. Find the informant's briefcase. What else do we have on Lighthouse? Just that single quest. Scav run? No, actually, I hate to say it, but our inventory is so full that if I did a big scav run, I wouldn't have enough slots to bring all the shit back. So, yeah. We need to just keep doing PMC here. M1A. We maybe should do M1A just to free up space. What if we took this M1A and we killed the fucking goons with it on Lighthouse somehow? See if we can attempt it. Can't buy the BCPs. What can I get? I got some M80s, but this is good enough. So we can't really customize this thing much, and if we did, it would just hurt the ergonomics. New CMS? No, that's my only CMS. I can craft for one. Speaking of that, let's actually start the craft. I think I saved... No, I don't have an Atlas Splint that's almost gone. We just have one that's 3 out of 3. Ah man, I don't have another CMS kit. This is the only one we got. We use it to kill the boss. Let's get away with hopefully one use in the next one. Just need to sell more to Jaeger. Yep, I gotta buy and sell more to Jaeger to get level 3. Then we gotta buy and sell more to Peacekeeper to get level 2. That's been holding us back a little bit. This part is nice and clean, everything else is pretty messy. You would just craft it from that splint. Yeah, I might as well just craft from that splint. I'm so bent on like trying to use up the splints. Oh, but check it out, I can just craft for one right here. So yeah, let's do it. I should have used that. Oh, here we go. We got a car med kit as well. Let's see if we can start crafting this surgery kit. At this point, I mean, we have to sell to all the vendors to get them up to level 3 probably. I think the only guy that's set is maybe Mechanic, because I sell them so much. Okay, so surgery kit, splint, first aid kit, and medical tools. Let's do it. It's gonna be ready in 49 minutes. Might be kind of nice to do night vision. See if it's dark enough to do nods on Lighthouse. Definitely dark enough. Fuck it, let's do it. We got multiple pairs of night vision. Let's use that one, that way I can sell the skull mount to free up some space. Here we go, let's see if we can kill the goons. The moment I've been waiting for, if I can actually fight the freaking goons. Maybe one more splint. Would be enough meds. Get a full one of these, we just earned so much. Food, we got food and water down there, we got our drugs, adrenaline. Good enough, that's good enough. Okay, let's end the night with a nighttime raid with night vision. Take a fresh armor bandage, light bleeds are pesky. Yeah, I got like 3 med kits on me, we should be good. I thought I had 2 things of band-aids, but maybe not. Yo, Phil, thanks again, dude. What does adrenaline do? I think it's like a combat stim. I think if you're in a gunfight, it just doesn't hurt to pop the adrenaline. Maybe it's like a light painkiller, and it boosts your stats that are going to help you in fights, like maybe endurance and strength. I'm not sure, I'd have to look at it. I don't think you can put a foregrip on this specific body piece. Let me step away for 1 second as we load in. I'm back. And no matter what happens here, even if we get killed in the spawn zone, I should probably wrap it up after this, because it is getting late. Try to grab a little bit of something to eat and then wind down and sleep. But dude, Pogo, we got Sean, Bellins. Thanks all you guys for hanging out so late. We're getting a little bit sleepy here. We got Spack, Isaac Goonies. Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, so somebody said that adrenaline 60% or 60-second painkiller and a decent short-term health regen. Oh yeah, so the stims that regenerate HP are pretty nice to have on hand, just so you can passively heal up while you're still in the gunfight. Shouldn't eat that soon before we go to bed. Well, that's the thing, Simeon. What I'm telling you, I'm not always telling you the truth. I don't lie to you, but I tell you little soft lies because sometimes I'm getting food, other times I'm just going to bed. But the moral of the story is it's usually one or the other. And sometimes I'll get food and then know that I shouldn't eat before bed, so I'll stay up to like let that food digest and then I go to bed. You know what I mean? So it's like the sooner I get off, the better, basically. Just so I can start that whole wind down process. But Simeon, I think that whole eating before bed thing, it goes back and forth. And like Twitch chat's not the place to get into this conversation, but it is interesting to talk about. I think some like people that are trying to bulk up and like gain muscle and gain weight, I think you have to eat before bed. Like I cannot fall asleep if I'm starving. If I'm like my stomach is bothering me, I just cannot sleep. I'll just be mad at myself. So like I think it's okay to eat certain things before bed, not like that's right before bed, you know, but like a few hours before bed, I think it's still okay. However, if you're eating like fucking pizza and wings an hour before bed, obviously that's not good for you to be sitting in your gut all night. Food not good before bed is a myth, look it up. That's what I mean, Paddocks. I feel like the more research you do, the more you realize that like some food before bed is totally fine. Like I think it's been proven that like a certain amount of like fat, salt, and something else before bed actually helps you sleep. in the right, as long as it's not too much of it. Like your brain needs some of that stuff to really like relax and sleep and stuff. So I think it just depends. You know, it's not like I'm eating junk food right before bed. Yeah, no pogo. I felt it. I had a big meal earlier. I grilled up some burgers on the Blackstone, and like after I ate both burgers, I was like, man, I could actually take a nap right now. And, like I'm never like that. I'm not trying to sound like I'm getting old or anything, but like, man, I'm starting to feel those post-dinner naps. I'm like, man, I could actually go lay down and fall asleep right now, but no, I'd rather let's make sure we get some games in, so I don't fucking sleep until 5 in the morning and then wake up. Dad wasn't slowing down. Yeah, I think it's just if I eat like a massive meal, especially with bread in it, which I shouldn't be having bread, but I did today. I think it just makes me sleepy. Like the gluten has a sleepy effect on me, I think. If I'm having a bunch of bread and a bunch of cheese, which I didn't have a bunch, but you know, having cheeseburgers, like those two things together, I think have a little bit of a sleepy effect on me. And I could have sworn I read an article, which might be bullshit, but it was basically about saying that bread and cheese together causes a sleepy effect. Like if you have a grilled cheese sandwich a little bit before bed, it like helps you sleep, or makes you want to sleep. And I kind of believe that shit based off of like feeling and experience, but it's probably different with everybody.
Never mind, we still got work to do.
Oh man, okay, so we spawned all the way by Southern Road. That's kind of crazy. So you spawned right next to a place you can extract at. Yeah, goonies. Well, I told myself I was going to grill up the burgers and use sourdough bread, like sourdough toast, but then I cracked at the last second and just went and got like some brioche buns because they grill up so nice. But I really need to just cut out gluten completely from my diet. Okay, let's see how dark it is actually. We got a flashlight just in case. And so I still have yet to see the like cultist sniper boss over here. Apparently he's always up. I think if we look hard enough we might be able to see him and his bodyguards. But that is something for another day. Oh yeah, so can you guys remember, or remind me, can I cross this bridge without getting sniped by the scavs? Or do you have to have that special piece? You have to do a quest to get like a special tool to cross the bridge. So I think there's some good loot over there. Oh, you don't need a tool, you can just walk over there and loot it anytime you want. Don't aim at him. Oh, you need the item, it is mined. Oh, you do need an item. Oh, okay, okay. So I was gonna say, I think my standard account has the mark key. And the marked room is over there, right? I was gonna try to check out that room on my standard account. That's right, I did that questline once, but that was it. Oh, fuck me, are you kidding me? Piece of shit. Oh my god, I forgot grenades. I'm talking to you guys about. You fucking spawn at the bottom of a road, and then some dude spawns on top of the road. And then what the fuck do? You get shot in the face. It's very cool. Great map design. seems a little bit darker when I look through the scope. I think he booked it. So the thing is, he shot us and it did like no damage at all, and then he heard my big ass gun. Maybe that was enough to actually scare him away, but it sounded like he had something good. I really don't want to follow him, but I do want to get to a nice path so we can look down on the goons. If they're at the power plant. Or whatever it's called, the water treatment plant rather. Yeah, Gab. I mean, I think what it is too for a lot of people, if you're like laying down right after a big meal and that food's just like sitting in your gut at a weird angle, then you wake up with heartburn or something. Oh my god, no! No, no! Oh my god! I just fucking jumped off a goddamn mountain. Okay, we gotta reset this, dude. I thought I got stuck, so I panicked like a fucking bunny rabbit and just launched myself out a window. Oh my god, where are we? Alright, this one doesn't count. I'll run it back. We gotta run it back. We spawned right next to some fucking asshole. We just gotta go back to Southern Road right behind us. If I can get back there safely. I thought it was over too. I was... dude. My face probably lit up right there. My eyes were bulging out of my skull. I'm just here to... I'm just boosting my endurance. My strength and endurance. This is normal. Spawned as far away from the goons as possible, so I don't think this one was meant to be. Ooh, I could go do that quest though. We gotta find the briefcase. Can't believe that just happened. Blame it on the night vision? No, you know what I'm gonna blame it on? I'm just gonna blame it on Lighthouse. I'm gonna blame it on this map having some of the worst fucking spawns you can ever imagine. I'm not even kidding you, dude. I played Lighthouse one time on my standard account. I logged in. First time on Lighthouse, the whole wipe. Oh. Oh my god. Not dead. I fucked that up so bad. These guys are kitted. They're going to the same extract as me. I didn't bring grenades. It should have been at least one easy kill. don't even have enough surgery kits to heal up both legs right now. At this rate, I'm not gonna have enough painkillers to get out of this place. You think, did they already get past? I'm just gonna risk it hard here and hope they don't see me. The vision's gonna be blurry though, are you kidding me? Oh, we still have a morphine. Where did they go? Don't start crawling. Wait, do you think they really left? Maybe they swung back this way. There's no way they got away. We scanner rocks? I don't know. I think one had night vision, maybe the other one didn't. I couldn't really tell. I know it's like, they probably will spot me if they try hard enough, but I feel like I'm in a position where I would spot them at the same moment. Or ideally a little bit quicker. This night vision's pretty crisp when I'm not zoomed in. Oh! Until I go blurry and get shot in the fucking face. Well, there it is. Seriously, I'm not even fucking mad because I'm mad about the spawns. I'm not mad about that, but it's so disappointing that we fucking spawned next to that first guy and then we're fucking running back and getting up on the rocks and fucking... Dude, we're not playing Lighthouse ever again. You're billy goating up these fucking rocks to avoid the spawn fights. And these guys just go invisible. Okay, he did have night vision. Alright, dudes, I'm serious. I gotta go to bed. My aim is not gonna be working when I'm this hungry. I gotta get some food and then try to wind down here. But dudes, thanks for watching. We got Omni Dominance. Dude, thanks for 40-month resub. I was at Big Cheese. Thanks for 80 months. Next time, let's end on a map that's not fucking Lighthouse, dude. Oh, dude, Bacane, I'm so sorry that we haven't finished Darkwood yet, man. But he says, can't believe you finally played Darkwood. I just hope the gear fear wears off. Much love, my dude. Dude, I'm so sorry. It's been like 2 weeks since we played. It feels like I played it a week ago, but somehow it's been like 2 weeks. So I really do want to get Darkwood back in. I've just been happily distracted by this Tarkov wipe, obviously, because there's been so much stuff going on with it. Alright, but at least we built up this M4. Let's maybe start with that again next time. It was fun overall. At least we got some shit done. Let's maybe do a full Tarkov stream next time just to really honor this early wipe feel. While it still feels kind of fresh and early. I'll probably log on and try to clean up the inventory a little bit without you guys. Alright, dudes. Let me see if I can raid somebody. If not, I'm just going to end it. We had Wool as well, or just Wool. Thanks for 33 months using that Prime again. If you want to see when we're going live next time, follow me on Twitter. Also, you can check out both the YouTube channels as always. Thanks for all the extended support. We had Schnookums, Gabrina, Anthony. We got Kesar, Bacane, Yoked. Thanks for hanging out till the very end here. I was a Gucci Potato as well, Notorious. We got Zeros. Harry Loft. Thanks for hanging out until the very end. How'd you like the Livonia server? Oh, it was pretty fun, United. When I got off, it was down to like maybe like 55 players, but that's still a pretty healthy player count. So it wasn't the most active. It kind of felt like some people were hiding their bases, but yeah, we'll probably start next time with either that 100 Pop Livonia server or Smart Tarkov. So hope to see you guys back in the next one. Thanks for watching as always. And then let me just remember, I'm probably gonna leave the game open, so we can come back in and accept that surgery kit from the craft. We have one for next time. Let me just check on it real quick. Okay, so I gotta go kill 27 minutes and accept this before the end of the night. I'm gonna leave the game open for that. Alright, let me see who's on. Maybe I'll pass a raid. Either way, thanks for watching, thanks for all your follows, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
party? One down. Cooperate? Want to cooperate? Hey, bro, want to party? Hey, guys, we need to all work together. Want to party?
Fuck off!